Okay. So NBA news and teams. My Warriors. I don't know what's going on with them. Draymond, please just trade
No,
that
no, no,
nigga.
no, 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 bro. Forget the Warriors right now.
We
Let's
want to talk about the
jump in.
Lakers. We want to talk about the
No, no,
Lakers
no, no, not yo, definitely not, bro. I don't want to talk
Right.
about them.
because they
No, no,
looking
no. Let's talk.
sorry.
No, 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 no.
Anthony
Let's
Davis
talk.
hangs on the rim and hurts his
Like
back.
this
Jesus.
energy.
No, no, no. Let's talk about what we've been saying for a couple of the last 3 years. The
Oh,
Brooklyn Nets fire Steve Nash, right? And you can completely see they fire Steve Nash and it turned into a completely different team. You see these guys starts running plays. They're winning.
Word.
They're winning. So everything
They
we have
look good
said,
too. Outside of that, like
exactly.
they
They're
look
playing
good.
defense. They're playing defense. They're beating very top caliber teams here. So, like we've been saying, for those everything we have said, this is what Steve
yeah, for the
Nash
last
loved
3
the
years we've been
guy
saying
as a
that.
player. Steve Nash don't know how to
But
coach, bro.
hold on, though. Yet again, I just protected Kyrie, but now I got to jump on him and Katie's neck. Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I love you, my brothers, but I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. They went on the podcast before he even coached the game and said we don't need a coach. They
Mm.
emasculated the man before he even had a chance. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. You really think he could have told Katie and Kyrie anything? Josiah and them gave those the keys. Whatever
Well,
you want.
no.
You can have whatever
Well,
you
well,
like.
listen,
He has played
listen.
in the
Here,
background for him.
Sai, I know. I'm probably sure you're gonna agree with this. King, you should not be head coach if you cannot tell your superstars, tell them off.
Okay,
You
hold
should
on.
I
I gotta push
You
back.
should
It
not.
ain't gonna work.
No,
You should
I have
not.
to. I have to push back. When Pop said something to Kawhi, what happened? What happened?
Kawhi, what? He start acting up?
No. When they said, "Yo, listen, you're injured," the communication between him and the team wasn't well. Pop
Hmm.
intervened and tried to talk to his superstar. What happened? Tell me how many coaches really hold their superstars accountable, and then we can have the rest of the conversation. Because I don't feel like every single coach can do that.
Yes.
That's a valid argument.
Well, listen. Well, if you're a coach, you need to.
But it's not about if you
What
need
do
to. I'm saying how,
you?
and I'm not even talking about basketball. Let's go to football. Let's go to any team sport. How many coaches do you know can go over to the superstar and say, "You shit the bed, sit on the bench," and there's not going to be a
Well,
problem?
well, the realistic truth about that is that is little. It's very tiny. The list is very tiny, but that's not the way it should be,
No, I
right?
know, but remember, Nash is a first-year head coach. He already being told, without being told, "You're not." Look at me. I'm the captain now. That's pretty much what it was.
Well, you got to come in there and you got to show them who's the boss, who's running the train. You got
Yeah,
to. I mean,
yes
and
and no.
if you cannot do that, then I don't think you should be in that position because that's what your job. That's your job is to control the team, is to
I
control
hold,
the players.
hold I love my guy Steve Kerr. You think he's controlling Draymond?
I think he got
Yeah,
the
he close.
reins
You
in.
see that? You see that little boy gets red, bro. You see him get red.
I think
If
they
he
do got a certain level of respect for Steve Kerr though. Like I do
Yeah.
think I was one of the people that I kind of looked at Steve Kerr like Steve Nash when he first got that job, but like Steve Kerr earned the respect of like everybody as a coach. Man, we seen Steve Kerr go through. He been through it, and he done. Yeah, Steve Kerr, one of them ones. I think he does have Draymond under the reins to a degree, though. I believe. Yeah, I don't think like he's like but Draymond also ain't the best player on the team, so it's like
no, he's
But
not. But
also here's the thing is though, he can't control Draymond's dumb stuff he does on the floor, right? But I think he can control him in a different type of way, like speaking to him and letting him understand stuff. Because at
mhm.
times you watch it when Draymond does dumb things, you see Steve Kerr walks over there to him and and he giving it to him,
I, I
right?
mean,
So like you
I
said, I
guess.
watch. Listen, we watch plenty of basketball. We see a guy does something stupid on the court, blah blah blah. He just walks to the bench and nothing is said to him. And not even it has to be one of the assistant coach that goes over and talk to him.
You know what it is though? Like even above coaching and the players, I think it's having a culture, like having a franchise with a certain culture established. Cause like once you have that culture established, everybody buys in. You forced to kind of respect because respect is a big part of that. Like even somebody that's volatile like Draymond's personality is he's a little volatile, but he knows at the end of the day you gotta respect this culture that goes on here. Like and thank God a lot of franchises got somebody like Steph Curry who's like, man, he exemplifies everything that you want in a superstar, and the culture is like it lives through him of that team. So like, whereas the Nets, they don't really have that same thing, right? So you leave it up to guys like Steve Nash, who isn't the biggest personality, or KD, who's not necessarily a leader, or Kyrie, who's had issues being a leader. And I think that's where it kind of falls apart. Where it's like you go to like, well, Popovich is a good example. Even though Kawhi, when it gets kind of the culture remaining the same. The Spurs is still the Spurs. They still doing what they do. Like they're gonna continue to do what they do with you or without you. Whereas the Nets is like they're kind of bowing to like KD and Kyrie a little bit, and it's like they haven't established
No,
a
it's not a
culture.
little bit sly. You're right. They're bound to him.
Yeah, yeah, but I
Right.
hate to say it, but yeah.
But even then, right? Tim Duncan is another one.
Mm-hmm.
The culture was through Tim Duncan. Popovich could go over and talk to Tim Duncan a certain way and get him riled up or get him to say something. Kobe is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Jackson almost rings. You know Phil's Jordan.
But really, see, I think it's not so much as them. It's more like the Lakers or the Spurs or the Bulls or like the Patriots. It's like the culture that the
Teams built.
organizations got. Like you know what I mean? Whereas the Nets is like,
What
yeah,
culture?
man, they don't got shit. I hate to say it.
Gentrified. They're gentrified.
Yeah, they kind of, yeah, I mean, they up there trying to buy chips,
Yeah,
and it's
Listen,
different when you're trying to buy them chips. Where you like establishing a culture. Like even the Miami Heat's another good example too. Like where they could even go and buy a chip, and you still gotta buy into the culture. Like you know what I mean? They done got LeBron and D Wade to go buy into the culture too. But it's like the Nets don't have a culture established.
at
They
all.
I guess maybe they're trying to establish a culture, but I don't think they got the right guys. Like I don't. Kyrie is obviously he got bigger fish to fry in his head. And KD, I just honestly don't think KD wants to be a leader. KD just want to go out there and play ball. Like, you know what I mean? They don't got like somebody like LeBron or Kobe. Like those guys is like, yo, you know what I mean? You know them when they step on the court. It's like, yo, this is me. We gonna do it this way. If I follow suit, y'all gonna follow suit. Like, you know what I mean? They don't got that, man.
No, they don't. They don't.
well, listen, you're completely right. You're 100% right. Because if you look at history, most of the most dominating dynasties have had that culture,
Mm-hmm.
right? So culture is a very big part of the game of
But the
basketball.
coach does bring the culture. Look at the
Yeah,
Dallas
that's what I'm
Mavericks
saying.
right now. I mean,
Yeah.
you gonna tell me Jason Kidd's not responsible for a portion of that?
No, he's
Yeah.
building
Yeah.
something over there. He's building
Mm-hmm.
something over there. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It comes to coach. You see the Dallas Mavericks. You see they actually run the play.